Hey guys, I'll wait for more people to get into the stream. Make sure you share this video. Guys, I'm all two people that are in here, I'm going to be filing a complaint. Let me turn this around. Wow, this has changed. They've barricaded this all off here. Let's see if we can get in here. Yeah, it's open. Hello. How you doing? Okay. Hi, first guy ask you who I'm talking to? Hi, Newell. I want to file a complaint.
Okay. I can get you the officer in charge if you want.
Yeah, if I get a supervisor, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thank you. Guys, we're at the Manchester Police Department. Here's the ATM. It's where they make all their money. You know, take all your money out and you pay them. We have all displayed items here. Hey, look at it. It almost looks like the guy who shaved his mustache. Right? Doesn't it look like? Same hairdo. I think they knew where I was coming. And they're probably watching my live stream now. Let's see. It's temperature check. It's about 25, 26 degrees out. It's 3:10 a.m. on a Sunday. He was smart to turn the computers off before I came in. Looks like they did have a TV mounted there. Hopefully it wasn't stolen. If you guys got any drugs, please put them here. Any extra drugs, please deposit your medication there. I guess this is the current chief. It's hard to read that. It's Carlo T. Capano. He looks pretty young to be a chief. Honestly, he's a real young chief. I wonder if there's any mission statements posted. Let's see, uniforms and stripes. No. There isn't a mission statement posted. Almost all the time they post mission statements, so we can understand how they're working and how they treat the public. But welcome all 10 people. Hit that like button. I'm here filing the complaint, guys. I'll reveal more details when I talk to a supervisor. I'm sure if you're watching my last stream that I just ended a few minutes ago, what was going on, but I'll explain fully when I get to talk to a supervisor. Yes. Oh. Oh, no. No. Oh. Yes. Yes.
He's tied up at the moment, but if you want to see, I'll have him come out when he's all set.
I'll stand, thank you.
Really, whatever you want to do.
Appreciate it. This is the community meeting room. You can only mostly see me. It's just some tables. Beyond this point, I don't really. I guess it's talking about the elevator. You can't carry firearms beyond this point because it sounds like beyond this point, and then you walk outside. It's like yeah, carrying firearms and other weapons not beyond this point. But and then I have this other one too. It's just not clearly marked, but that's all right. I get it. Most people get that. So we just got to wait around and wait for supervisor. A couple minutes. I tried to wave him down on the road to talk to him, but that didn't happen. Some plaques of fallen officers, I guess. This is the most recent one, Michael Briggs. At 2:45 a.m. On October 16, 2006, at 0245 hours, Officer Michael Briggs and his partner responded to a domestic disturbance call involving shots fired at 337 Lake Ave. He attempted to detain and speak to a 26-year-old suspect who was seen walking in the area of Litchfield Lane and Lincoln Street. As he approached, the suspect turned and fired a single shot from a pistol, wounding Officer Briggs. Officer Michael Briggs succumbed to his injuries later the next day, October 17, 2006, at Elliott Hospital. At the time of his death, Mike was 35 years of age and a 5-year veteran of the Manchester Police Department. And then before that, we had another officer in 1976. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be filing a complaint. I'm going to talk to a supervisor first because I want the name and badge number for the complaint. Do I have extra clothes on for jail? Come on, guys. I'm not going to jail. I'm filing a complaint against this guy. He threatened me with arrest because I walked up to his vehicle. It's just not right. You know. I know you're joking. Well, I like to think, all cops are good, but that's the mentality that came out here tonight, and hopefully, it was going proper, but I was about to go home, and then I saw, them pulling over someone, and then an incident occurred, and it's very unfortunate, but this is what you got to do. This is what everyone has to do. Whenever you see a cop doing the wrong or threatening you unlawfully, file a complaint. Hey guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. I know you haven't because there's 13 people watching. There's only 5 likes. Come on, hit that like. New Hampshire's new hands-free electronic device law. It's funny because, like, look at all the things that they tell you can't do while driving. Right? But they get to drive around with a cell phone, a radio scanner, a laptop, amongst other things. I mean, I saw a cop earlier today. It wasn't on camera, but he was all over the road. I mean, on the highway, just all over, crossing lanes. He just called me over.
There we go. We've got an attention text. Can I just get your name?
Nope.
Okay, and then what you're making the complaint for?
I guess I want to talk to the supervisor first, so.
Yeah, I'll just kind of relate to the supervisor.
Well, I mean, can I just wait for him to come here?
Yeah, if you feel like he's on his way.
Okay. Yeah, I'd just rather do that.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, he was trying to get my name badge. My name badged. My name. My badge, I forget what number it was. I think it's 171, I think it is. Use hand sanitizer because who knows where that phone's been. Wow, that's some strong hand sanitizer. Woo-wee. You guys remember back in the day? These guys are here. That's the first tactical team. And here's a bunch of police officers with military gear. This is Special Weapons and Tactics team from 2013. And here they are here, the riot police. Civil disturbance resolution team. Okay. You guys remember back in the day? That's cobblestone roads, guys. That looks like the street that I was on earlier, right? It looks kind of like that. That was right over here. Talking to that Jamaican guy. I think this is the road. Wait, no, corner of Chestnut and Hanover. Never mind. It looks very similar to that spot. Look at the old police station. You guys imagine having these cuffs on you? Oof. Those look rough. Actually, those probably look a little more comfortable because they shape to your wrist a little bit better. Whereas the ones now, they're all round, and they don't really fit your wrist, and they really pull on it, like these here. It's not really wrist shape. Wrist shape is, wide, skinny. That's all around. Whereas that's got the wide and skinny. I don't know when they changed that all over, but. And these look a lot smoother, right? They got smooth edges. Whereas these are like sharp. It's not really smooth. And these are even smaller. I guess they have smaller cuffs for smaller people. And they used to have the chains in the middle like that. See the chains? So you had a little bit of movement. I guess they didn't like that much freedom, so they restricted freedom. Here we go. Hello.
All right, sir.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I see you?
Yeah.
So just, I'm gonna click on the recording on my end. So
Yeah, no problem.
we record everything on individual as well, just like you are.
Understood, and you gotta tell me I get it.
Yep. All right.
All right. So I was.
You come in for a complaint, is that what you're?
Yes. I believe it was Union. I was on the main strip over near the clubs, right?
Elm Street?
Elm Street.
Elm Street's the main street.
Elm and Union area. I think that's where it was.
Okay, Elm and Union run parallel, so.
Oh.
They don't know.
So Elm and I think it was Lowell, like in that area, that general vicinity. You guys had.
I saw you on Lowell Street earlier tonight.
Yes, you did. I was talking to you in the vehicle.
Yep, so
Yep.
is that where you're talking about?
In that general area, yeah. They just pulled someone over for not having headlights on. Okay. They let her go. That's fine.
I wasn't there yet.
But there was 3 cruisers. The third cruiser that showed up, 69. He like said, "Thanks for keeping me safe." And I was like, "I'm not here to keep you safe. I'm here to keep you accountable. Whatever." But
What's the complaint?
so I asked for his name and badge number before he got into his car. Slammed the car door, and then I was like, "Can you roll the window down? I want his name and badge number." And he rolled it down. The first thing he said to me, he's like, "You better get away from my vehicle. I'll get you inciting my dog." Right? I have it all on camera.
Was it one of the canine guys?
Yeah, I guess because he got a dog. But the threat of arrest is not necessary. I'm in public, and I wanted his name and badge number before he left. So for him to say, "Don't approach my vehicle. You're inciting my dog."
So I understand that we provide a name and badge number if we have interaction with you. If we don't have an interaction with you and you come up there and he's got something else to do, I understand his point with taking off. I wasn't there, I don't know the scenario. But we do have an issue with police dogs a lot of times. If you get too close to the dog and the dog gets wound up, we do have an issue with that. So if he's saying that to you, that's actually a factual thing that we deal with on the road with police dogs. I wasn't there for this incident, but I'm just explaining to you so you see the other side of it.
He did initiate though. He did initiate conversation.
Just
with me.
asking you to get out of the way while they dealt with the car stop.
Well, no. He didn't say that. He said, "Thank you for keeping us safe." And I was like, I could have come here and filed appraise. I could have done appraising of him. But instead, I'm going to file a complaint now because he threatened with an arrest. I have the right to walk up to his vehicle and ask.
Sorry.
It's good. I have the right to ask, right?
You have the right to ask.
I have the right to go up to his vehicle and ask for his name and badge number.
Yeah, if you guys have an interaction, sure.
Yeah, and I tried to do that, and then he, threatened me with arrest. So I want to file a complaint.
Well, so the issue, what's the complaint, that he didn't provide his badge?
No, that, and then he threatened me with arrest
What was the threat for the arrest? What
for
you said-
inciting his dog.
So the issue is if he gets close to the police canine dogs, there are keep back signs all over the dog, they're in bright red, for the purpose of the dog does get wound up if you get too close to it, and that's what he's explaining to you. I wasn't there and I don't know the verbiage.
Sure.
I don't know the verbiage.
Right.
That's why it's written in red all over the car, keep back canine on all the cars.
I don't think it was that clear, because
Well, it's on every car, it's in bright red, all the canine cars. So if you're telling me it was a canine car, then it's on the back and both sides.
Sure.
In bright red, keep back canine vehicle, for the purpose of that, what you're just saying. So if the dog gets all wound up for any reason, it's because you're getting too close to that car. So the canine officer can come out and engage you for whatever the purpose is, good, bad, or different, just a regular contact, whatever that is. And I don't know your interaction with him, your side of what you're explaining to me.
Sure. It's all on video. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah.
Nor am I. I'm just explaining.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just telling you that I'm not one to make things up,
No, I understand.
especially
You're
when
coming
I'm on
here because-
camera.
You're coming here because he told you that you're inciting the dog and he's telling you to back up.
Oh, I wasn't inciting the dog. Inciting
I'm
inciting a
explaining-
dog would be like barking at him or like
get
going,
it.
riling him up or something. I
So
wasn't
I'm only
doing.
explaining
Yes,
what you
yes.
explained to me that he
Sure,
told
sure,
you.
sure, sure. I get
So I'm
it.
repeating.
Right.
So
I don't expect you to speak for him either. Like
that's what I was
in
gonna
the-
say.
in
I'm
the-
here to understand what your point of view is.
Yes.
So you're explaining to me that that's what he said, and that's your complaint?
Yeah, I want to file a complaint and him not give me his name and badge number and then threaten me with arrest.
What
So,
was the threat for the arrest? I still haven't got there yet with you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
well, I mean, I have the right to walk up to any police vehicle. I mean, look, irrelevant if he has a dog or not. If anything, can you just provide me his name and badge number?
We get a couple dogs on, so I don't know who.
So it was in vehicle 69.
69, right. Just give me a minute, I'll go see who that is.
Awesome. And then can you just get the complaint form too?
You want to fill out a complaint?
I do.
That's okay, but I'm trying to understand what your complaint is. It's for threat of arrest, but you haven't told me where the threat of arrest is there.
He said I was inciting his dog, which I wasn't. So
Okay,
he's
but
making something up.
And then what did he say post that? I understand that he said.
He didn't say anything. He just rolled his window up and left.
So where's the threat of the arrest? That's what I'm trying to understand from you.
He threatened me with arrest if I didn't back away from his vehicle because I was inciting his dog.
Okay, okay. I'll let you fill out the thing.
Yeah.
I don't see the issue personally from what you're explaining to me. I understand what you're saying if there was a crime. He's telling you need to back away from the car because he has a police dog, because the dog getting wound up. If it's the dog, I think, he's a very high-strung dog that we have.
Well,
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm explaining, but
Yeah.
he's explaining to you, I need you to back up. I'm not there, I don't know your interaction. I'm
Yeah.
only telling you what your side is to me.
Can I have-
will give you a complaint form if that's
Yeah.
what you wish to do.
Do you have any copies of like policies of canine officers on hand?
I do not know. You'd have to come into records. And
Okay.
ask for that.
All right. So I'll just get the complaint form and if I can get his name and badge number for the
Sure.
complaint.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Usually I don't discuss the reason for my complaint, but I want to. He was nice earlier to me, so I like to have, some leeway on that. But I don't. Where he's coming from is not right. Where he's coming from, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate that like button. I'm about to file a complaint against the officer in vehicle 69 for threatening me for arrest because he said that I was inciting his dog. Inciting a canine unit would be like barking or riling him up, so like tapping on the window or something like that. His dog should not be just barking randomly at people walking by or approaching a vehicle that, you're trying to, this cop had an interaction with me. This is ridiculous. So, and I was talking to the supervisor earlier, and you can watch that in my other live stream. And he was very nice. I was like, seems like he's a professional babysitter. He kind of agreed with me. Oh, yeah, of course, Ray. Of course. Thin blue line here. Empato, stop talking. Why? Yeah, I'll make sure that I'm clear in the report so he can you can see it there. He recorded me doing that. I'm not going to say anything different than what I just told him, so I'm not worried about that. I'd rather have a conversation with someone first because, let's see if they, if he doesn't do his diligence and he does his job wrong and tells me misinformation or, he's speaking for the other officer, that's on him. That's on him. Yeah, I know. I'll write it down. But you know what? Guys, the process is also kind of silly because I'm going to file a complaint against them. Where's it going to go? The same supervisor, hopefully not, is not going to be the one reviewing this. You know what? It's going to be on his record. I want this to be on his record. He's not just going to go around everyone in the city and start threatening them. Don't incite my dog because you approached the vehicle. That is just wrong. Like, what are they trying to say? You can't, like, walk down the street while a canine unit is parked? That's fine, because it's internal affairs is going to look at it, you know? Yes, never talk if you don't have to. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yes, I know he's making excuses. You shouldn't be speaking for him. Yeah, if you're on a computer, open it up in your browser and go to my last live stream, you'll see. Yes, that's right. The pig threatened jail because he didn't want to give you name and badge number. And what he could have said is, please back away from the vehicle, and told me about the procedure. He could have said, please just back away. I have a canine unit. I'll come out and talk to you real quick. And then if he did that, he could have given me his name and badge number, and I wouldn't be here right now. Right? I wouldn't be here. I would have continued to say 1317, all cops are good. But instead, he's like, step away from my vehicle. You're, inciting my dog. He's going to arrest me. He would arrest me. Like, whatever. It's like, that's a joke, Honestly, if that's how he treats the public, I wonder how he treats that dog. Well, obviously, he treats that dog in the worst kind of ways. He's training it to attack people. He's training it to harm others. And you know how that goes. They just release it on people and just wait for damage to get done.
I think I caught your name.
I didn't give it.
What's that?
I didn't give it.
Okay, if you're gonna fill out the complaint, I'm gonna show you how to do this here.
Okay.
So, when you go through the complaint, fill out this top form. Do everything but sign it. And then you'll sign it in front of me. I'll sign as the witness and I'll JP it, okay?
Okay.
So in order to fill out a complaint, we do have to identify who you are so we know how to
No, you
fill
don't.
out the form. Okay, you can fill us out if you like and not sign it, and there's not much I can do with it if you don't want to identify.
That's not true.
Well, how do you want me to deal with that?
Well, I can leave my email, and if you guys get back to me on it, or you should get back to me, that's what you're supposed to do, and then that's how you guys can contact me.
It's Officer McGowan.
What is that again?
Officer McGowan?
McGowan?
McGowan.
Can you write it down so I can have it like accuracy?
It's McGowan.
McGowan. McGowen.
You're asking me. MEGOWAN or Ian? McGowan.
If I could just get it like
It's badge number 96.
96, that'd be enough.
That's
Can
right.
I guess on the name? Because you just told me how to spell it, but you weren't too sure either.
No, it's MEG or, the thing I don't know is the last one if it's an A or Ian. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to get that wrong, and then it just gets thrown out because I misspelled it. Because that's happened before.
What's thrown out?
Complaint.
No, I'll take your complaint when you're done with it.
Right, but I want to make sure that it's accurate so that it's not just thrown out because I misspelled the name.
That's not gonna happen, sir.
Okay. Well, I want it to accurately be filed according to the guy that I'm complaining against. So if I just put
Do you
nine...
wanna play semantics with me?
No.
You wanna play semantics?
I'm not trying to play semantics. I'm just telling you from my past experiences.
Give me his badge number.
Yes.
And I've also given you a complaint form, just fill it out, and
Okay.
I'll take the complaint. If you don't identify yourself, it's gonna be hard for the response from us.
That's not true.
I will investigate, I understand, sir.
No, it shouldn't be hard to
I'm not giving you a
respond.
hard
I'm
time.
gonna... No.
I'm taking your complaint,
I'm not
fill it
giving you a
out,
hard
and I'll take
time.
it, okay?
I'm not trying to give you a hard
Give me
time.
about 10 minutes or so, and
What?
I'll come back and get your complaint. No, I'm saying fill it out.
Okay.
And then I'll come back and I'll fill it
I'm
out.
just letting you know that I'm going to just put my email down, and that's how you guys can contact me back.
That's what you wish to do, sir.
Thank you. Jeez, I don't know why he's giving me a hard time. I good citizen, maybe extra good citizen, I, good citizen, give the following voluntary statement to Internal Affairs, Manchester PD. What time approximately was that? What time is it now? I'm gonna say 2, 3 a.m. Place Elm Street near Lowell. Section. No, uh, theoretically speaking, I could just do this on a blank piece of paper and I could submit it as a complaint. I don't have to follow all these guidelines and all these form requests. I'm just going to put down what I think is necessary for this. And I'm going to put my contact info as breaking the flaw at gmail.com. There you go, guys. I'm going to read this out to you. I, good citizen, give the following voluntary statement to Internal Affairs, Manchester PD. Officer number 96 badge. Refused to identify. Then he entered vehicle number 69, so I requested his name and badge number. He rolled down his window and threatened me with arrest for inciting his dog, K9 unit, then proceeded to take off without identifying. Contact info, breakingtheflaw@gmail.com. Guys, send me love.
You need something?
I just want to submit it.
Oh, submit?
Yep. He said he was going to be out in 10 minutes, right? So should I just wait for him?
You can slide through and I can bring it back.
Did he want to talk to me one more time or no? Okay.
Good?
There you go. And I left my email just there at the bottom, so you guys can just contact me back through that. Okay.
You have to do, program reach.
No, I don't have to fill that out. No, I mean I wouldn't be filing a complaint if it wasn't true. So I could be, hey, theoretically I could fill it on. I'll do the phone.
So I just want this complaint to obviously to go through. So for it to go through, you need to fill out your name, I, with your name, do hereby swear.
No,
And then I would, if you signed it, I would sign it the witness order.
Yeah, I don't have to fill any of that. Actually, theoretically, I could just use a blank piece of paper and write a complaint without any contact information. But I wrote my contact, it's right there, my email. So that's all I need to do. I can remain anonymous, and that's what I'm gonna do.
You want me to submit this as is?
Yes, I mean, look, you guys should be, yeah. And that's how it works. Like I could literally just call and make a verbal complaint without leaving any contact information, just leaving my email, and that's how you guys should get back to me too. I didn't have to write it down or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't have to. I wouldn't. Has anyone ever filed a complaint and not be true?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't think ever would want to do that because then it's like they're breaking their trust with the police, and I don't want to do that.
Alright, so I'll submit this as is.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, they were trying to have me sign an affidavit or like an affirmation of my complaint. That is not necessary. Why would anyone want to file a complaint that is lying, right? So I don't have to reaffirm to them that I'm actually telling the truth. And I appreciate their diligence to try to ask, but that's not part of the process. I can remain anonymous and, I'm sure they can figure out, who I am. But that's not part of the process. I want to remain anonymous. I want them to contact me through email, and that's how it's going to be. Right? They work for me. I don't work for them. They think I work for them, but that's not how it works. Right? I work for myself, and I earn the fruits of my labors, but they don't. They work for me so that I can have the fruits of my labor. Well, that's supposedly how it goes, right? That they working for me to stay free? I don't know. I don't know how it goes anymore, guys. It's all so confusing, but I'm not incompetent. I know what's going on. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. And check out the other video, and the video doesn't lie. You know, you can see what's going on, and you tell me what you have done. You know. All right, guys. Peace out. You guys want some mulch? Jeez, look at these barriers. What are they afraid of? These were in here a couple years ago. These are fairly new. I'm just gonna keep this running live, guys, for a little bit. You hear me? I think you hear me. I wonder if that's the, yeah, that's a holding cell camera right there. What the hell? You guys see all that rocking going on in that chair? See that just below the sill? What's going on in there? Maybe it's some blue on blue action I'm catching. I don't know. You guys seeing that? You see that chair rocking back and forth? What is going on? There's someone naked in the cell and they're going, fap, fap, fap. Oh, there we go. Look at that Christmas tree, guys. Isn't that nice? We got more holding cells. Oh, they do have blue lights in the Christmas tree. I guess it is a religion. I don't know. Thank you, Manchester PD, for watching. Hit that like and share button. Hit the bell notification so you know I'm in the area. These windows seem to be all randomly placed. Like there's no pattern to them. It's kind of interesting. It's an interestingly designed building. You see that? It's all totally random windows. Probably according to the layout of the building, you know, versus like an artistic display. All right, guys, signing out. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't see the other video, go watch it now. My last live stream, right at the end there, when an officer threatened me with he would threaten me. He threatened me with arrest. He would arrest me for citing his dog. Looks like we have a possible suspicious package over here. A lot of trash on the police department grounds. Oof. Yee. All right, guys, signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you haven't done already.